Ichiko, I can't believe you did this. I can't believe it. I can't believe you killed Shigeru. How could you do this? How could you kill Shigeru? How could you do this? We can't, well, nothing we can do to help Shigeru, but we can play Yorito's second mission and see what we might be able to do here. And what could we possibly do that's different? Also, as I mentioned, we did not find the big face that attacks Ichiko right here.
It'll be okay. I'm telling you.
Don't worry, we will be fighting some big faces. It's just not right now.
You're gonna be alright.
So our second objective is to bring back her memory. So Ichiko wanders around in search of a memento. Inspect the route she's traveled. Get the memento and return it unnoticed. She remembers her fall from a high place. Yeah, so return it unnoticed because if we approach Ichiko, she will kill us instantly. So even when we get back the memento, the question is, how do we give it to her?
What do you think you're doing?
And what are we doing? All right, so we saw how she was running around, right? Maybe we should take a look at the places that she was running around. Because the tips that we saw says that she dropped something. And I don't think there's any Yamabito wandering around out here, so it should be fine. Where are we right now? No, I mean, that's not where I want to go, because the doors, the other building, isn't this way entirely. Hello, Red Tower. Good to see you again. Only 2 characters so far have acknowledged the Red Tower. Soji and Ichiko saw it in a cutscene. But we've been seeing it in the background all the time. Oh, hold on. Yorito's looking at something on the ground. Jasper bracelet. Someone's talking. Well, that's a Yamabito. But we don't have to worry about that right now. We got this. The Jasper bracelet. The bracelet that Ichiko Yagura held onto dearly since the horrific events, but lost. The clasp is broken. Okay. So as she was running around, she did drop this. Now, we have to... It said we have to find a high place to put it. Well, what's the highest place in this level but the roofs of these apartment buildings? The map does make this easy, because there's only one white line, which means there's a door, right? The gray lines basically mean that they're doors, but for the sake of the level, they're not real doors. They can't be opened. There's only one that can be opened, and that is Building B. So before we activate her, I mean, we could do this after she gets activated, but before we do that, let's, maybe prepare. It says throw in bracelet. So here is the door that I mentioned in the last mission. The door with the broken window. We have the bracelet. Let's throw it in.
Notice it, please.
All right. However, door's locked. How is she supposed to see that? Aha. So, remember, in Takeyaki's last mission, when Ichiko was the companion, there was a part where we had her hide in a bush, and she found a key. We couldn't see what the key was, because it was in her inventory and not Takeyaki's. Turns out it was the key to that door. What was it doing in that bush? I don't know. But the important part is that she has the key to that door. And just to remind myself, yeah, we want to go to A304 to find her. Nope, once again, I need to go this way. Let's see, can I get to her room? No, actually, hold on. Wait, no, I'm in B, aren't I? Yeah, we want to go to A. Doubled around and just went back into the same building. Right, so I wanted to... head down here. Didn't mean to turn around. Alright, well that guy wants to get at us. So, let's see. A3... Okay, well, let's just keep going up these stairs. Now, when I hide from her, hopefully it works, because sometimes she will find me when I hide up those stairs. It worked last time. Let's hope it works again this time.
Ichiko! Ichiko?
Yep. She wants that bracelet. But like I said, if we tried to give it to her, I mean, she shoots us on sight, so actually giving her the thing is a problem. Oh no, she saw me. She almost left. She was about to leave.
That woman.
We could try to fight our way out of here. Like, we could try to do that. It's just a bit difficult because... What? Did he say I love you? What? I'm not aiming at him. Alright, come on, she's on her... Yeah, she's there! She's right there! She is right there! We gotta go. Alright, we're out of there. Let's just run to a safe place. Okay, I don't think she'll come back here. Where is she? Her pattern seems a little strange. It seems like she's just walking around instead of running.
There you are.
Okay, I think now she's better. She was just in combat mode. Okay, so what we want is just to wait until she runs into that other building and goes up to the roof. Because she'll be able to open that door. Okay, that's the door. Yep, she sees the bracelet and can unlock the door. Yep, alright, there she is. She stopped. Now, all we need to do, just head up to the roof and meet her there. Now that she's not killing people on sight.
That time from the ferry.
Come on, snap out of there! Here. This thing is important to you, isn't it? Hey, you'll be okay. Ichiko!
Well, mission accomplished. But she did run away. Well, that's the earliest time period that we've seen Ichiko. Before that, we saw her waking up in the bright wind, but now we see what she was doing at 0 o'clock. Simulacra. Ichiko drifts in the red-stained sea. Below the waters, the sound of a muffled siren grows louder, as if approaching her. Well, we saw like a little flashback at one point of her falling off of the ship, and now we see that at 0 o'clock she was way underwater, and quite clearly drowned. Let's take a look at the archive. So we have 2. There's item 30, the Shikai News, character unknown times 0, unknown, unknown. Shikai News, August 4, 1986 morning edition. Sole survivor? Bright wind remains lost at sea. A spokesperson for the Coast Guard Joint Task Force reported that their search efforts for the Bright Wind passenger ferry lost at sea on the late afternoon of August 2nd were finally rewarded with the discovery of a single survivor. Around 4 p.m. yesterday, August 3rd, rescuers miraculously found Noriko Kifune, 14, a student of Kamishino Prefectural Middle School, floating off the coastal waters of Yamajima Island. The girl was immediately rushed to a local hospital upon rescue. So Noriko was Ichiko's friend. We saw a letter that Ichiko had written to Noriko as one of the archive items. So only one survivor of the whole thing. And, well, Ichiko was not that person. Here's the jasper bracelet because we inspected the entrance of Building A. A bracelet inlaid with a blue-green stone. The initials NK are carved on the inside of the bracelet. The bracelet's catch is damaged as if a strong force pulled it apart. So NK, that was Noriko's bracelet that Ichiko had on her, and that was her valuable possession, the item that brought her back to her senses for a little bit, maybe just a little. What happened to Ichiko after that? Well, who can say? But we do know that, let's see, this was her first, yeah, okay. So 0 o'clock, she was floating underwater, and then 1 hour later, she woke up in the Bright Wind. She met Shigeru, traveled with him for a while, killed him, ended up meeting Takeaki, and then Takeaki was killed by Yorito, and then traveled with Yorito for a little bit before shooting everything and everyone. That's kind of what she's been doing so far. Ichiko has. Also, Noriko's last name is Kifune, and we do have someone here with that name. Whether or not there is any relevance to that, I guess maybe we'll find out, but there is that name. Let's zoom out for a bit. So there are 2 available missions. Both at 15 o'clock, we have Mamoru on the Bright Wind. And we have Ichiko at Aonoku. Well, as we usually have been doing, we're going from left to right when we're on the same time period. So next time, we're going to check back in with Mamoru and see what he's doing on board the Bright Wind as we continue on with Siren 2.